How is it going, guys? It is the Peruvian Trucker back with another video, and I'm really happy. I'm keeping up the Thanksgiving theme, and I have one more thing to be thankful. It just happened. I didn't plan to make a series out of these videos, but you know, I've been encountering multiple reasons to be thankful in the last couple of days in a row. So let's get to it. So I've mentioned multiple reasons why I chose Prime as a company when I embarked on my trucking journey. They make, or at least before February 7 or whatever happened with CDLs after that date, before that, for me personally, they made the CDL experience, getting my CDL, really seamless, really easy, downright enjoyable. The whole experience, I was prepared for it. I saved some money. I went to Springfield. I had a great time, and that alone is good. But that's not what we're talking about in this video. I want to focus on the community within Prime. Now, with that being said, keep in mind that you're going to run into all kinds of people wherever you go. People with positive attitudes, people with negative attitudes, people with mean-spirited people, and just gracious and generous and kind people wherever you go. This story is going to be one of the latter. It happened like 10 minutes ago. I'm at my delivery address right now in Mammoth, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Illinois. I took off from Manuka earlier today, just 160-mile drive. I got here, and I'm dropping this trailer. I already dropped it. And I had to slide my tandems forward. Sorry, slide them back. Because, you know, the yard dog has to pick it up and put it in a dog. Whatever. I've been driving with this trailer since Florida, a couple loads already, and I didn't really have to move my tandems at all. So I didn't realize until about an hour and a half ago that my front driver pin for my trailer tandems was not releasing. So I had to slide my tandems back over here, and I was not able to. And when I dropped my paperwork at the shipping and receiving office on my way out, I crossed paths with this lady. Her name is Lori. So I did my thing of shipping and receiving, and I come back to drop my trailer, and I'm struggling to slide my tandems. I'm hammering the pin in, and it just won't stay in. It keeps pushing back. Sorry, it keeps pushing out. Lori, who's now done with her paperwork, approaches me, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I explain the situation. She wastes a good 15 minutes trying to help me push this damn pin in. Now, this is unsolicited. She's being a great person, and I'm eternally grateful for people like that, especially her in this moment. And we were unable to get the pin to stick in and stay to where I could slide my tandems. So at this point, I'm feeling awful because this person, Lori, I feel like I'm wasting her time. she shouldn't be out here helping me. Oh, by the way, she's a Prime driver. I forgot to mention that. But she's being so kind, so helpful, and overall nice. And I'm being very apologetic, being like, I'm sorry, you don't need to waste more time helping me. It's fine. And she's like, no, what do you mean? Like, I mean, like, we're family. Prime is a family. And again, just like the safety stuff where they say that you're the captain of your own ship, and they're never going to ask you to run a load if you don't feel like it's safe, and they didn't give me any pushback when that happened. That this is another thing that, yeah, sure, we're all family. You know, I've worked for other companies where I'm friends with the people that I work with, but that camaraderie that I felt in the, like, today, of her like stopping and helping me, that's just, again, worth mentioning, worth making a video out of, especially in Thanksgiving season. Today is November 20th, 2 days away from Thanksgiving, but again, I'm making this series of videos leading up to, and it's just experience after experience. But anyway, it doesn't end there. So we couldn't get this damn pin in, and we couldn't get it to hold. So she goes to her truck and grabs her husband, and her husband's name, Mark. I didn't get a picture of them because Mark, well, I didn't want it to be invasive. I'm all about respecting people's privacy and people's space. But I had to document this situation. But Mark comes, and this is like an older gentleman, which in and of itself makes me feel awful because I'm a young person and I should be the one crawling under the trailer. But Mark comes and he crawls under the trailer and starts examining what may be wrong. I'm not sure if he took the ACE class and that's something that they teach, but he knew what the issue was. Basically, the pin that holds the tandems in place is attached to an airbag that retracts and pulls the pin in. It took him a few minutes, not even, it took him a few seconds, maybe up to a minute or two, to figure out that, well, what he said was that usually what happens is that there is no bolt that to hold. There's a bolt that attaches the airbag to the pin that pulls it back. So he thought that maybe that would be the issue, but it took him no time to figure out that the bolt was there. They just never attached the airbag to the pin with the bolt.
Disappointed!
So, of course he's he's upset because this is like a dumb mistake that I don't know when happened, and rightfully so. Like the trailer wasn't repaired properly, but you know, shit happens. He goes back to his truck. I'm talking with Lori. She's telling me about how they just paid off her truck. They've just paid off their truck earlier this year, and they're finally, you know, running without that truck payment. And you know, just hearing that in and of itself reassures me with Lease purchase and, you know, Prime as a company, and how people actually make it, you know, maybe more than the 1% that people claim, but you know, that I mean, encountering the 1% just refuels that my plans and what I hear from other people. But anyway, we're talking, and Mark goes to the truck and get his tools, and he comes back. At this point, I crawl under the truck with him to try to help him out because I am mechanically inclined, but I still don't know what we're working with. So he showed me where the pin was, which great knowledge for whenever this happens in the future, if it happens again, more than likely. But you know, being mechanically inclined, I was able to like figure out the tools that he needed, and you know, be a good help for him down there. And basically we removed the bolt. Lori was outside pushing the pin in, so Mark was holding the light. I'm gonna post a video of the area. You're probably not gonna be able to see much because it's really in there in the frame. But basically, Mark was holding the light. I was holding the airbag with one hand and trying to jam the bolt through the pin, while Lori was hammering the pin in from the outside of from the outer section of the frame, so I could slide the bolt. It was really easy once I knew what it was and how to help. But I was feeling awful the entire time because, again, these wonderful people were taking time out of their day. I'm an introverted person. I try to stay out of everybody's way if I can help it. You know, and just the fact that that Lori started helping me, and then Mark came and crawled under the trailer. Like, I'm grateful, but I feel awful because I had to put someone in that situation. With that being said, they were more than happy to be helping and being in that situation. So that's, again, that gives you some hope for humanity, I guess. Because, and this is cheesy, but you know, there's so much negativity out there, and to encounter those kind of people, it's always I'm trying to find the right word. There's so many words. Like, I mean, again, it brings up hope. Like it revigorates hope for humanity, or you know, fuels hope for humanity, or just shows you that there's good people out there that do that, you know. And I try to be one of those people. I made this channel with the purpose of sharing the experience, trying to help out people if they have questions about coming to work for Prime. But I gotta be honest with you guys. I don't know if I would stop what I'm doing to the level that Mark and Lori did today to help someone else. I would like to say that I would, and I've certainly helped people in the past. You know, someone needed a flashlight. This is a while back, and I just helped him, and I walked around with him around his truck in Kentucky. But crawling under someone else's truck trying to help like that, I strive for that now. I do. Like I've done things like that before, being mechanically inclined. I've helped a lot of people with their cars and crawled under their cars and stuff, but these are people that I know. As a complete stranger, this is like, I should have strived for that before, but it didn't even occur to me that would happen. So going forward, that's the kind of person I want to be. I mean, not that I didn't want to be that before, but I never thought someone would take it to that level. So yes. Again, I'm thankful for Lori and Mark and taking their time. I'm thankful for, I'm going to be religious for a second. I'm thankful for God taking me in this path that allowed me to encounter such people. And yeah, I'm going to continue to share the joy. And the thing is that, you know, going after haters and making that video, reading the mean comments or whatever, I almost feel like there is a disconnect or a hypocrisy between what I'm saying about being positive and trying to be helpful, and then doing that. Like it's contradictive. But I don't know, if you got to this part of the video, let me know in the comments if it is, or if you still want to see me read some mean comments. I probably will, in good spirit. I'm not trying to bash nobody. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. What gets to me and what upsets me is that this people, like, that's okay, but we can all be respectful. And when I do that video, I will try to be respectful to these people. Keyword try. I will try. No, I will be respectful to those people. But anyway, this video is getting a little long. I'm gonna try to like post some pictures of the whole situation, and of course the thumbnail is going to be the picture of Mark and Lori's truck. And yeah, thank you guys. If you get to watch this video, I'm eternally grateful. Not only for you guys helping me out with the situation, but for showing me that I could contribute more out on the road. And well, if I ever have a situation in which I can rise to the occasion, I hope that I can, and I will try for sure to do as much as I can in whatever situation I can help out with. And that's it. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully my excitement didn't mumble the words. And I will catch you in the next one.